Hello, my YouTube friend. As you saw last week, I had a ton of fun at the 5 Points Festival. And in today's video, we're going to go through the haul of all the fun art toys that I bought. All right, let's start looking at them. Okay, the very first figure that caught my eye at 5 Points was this really amazing tree dude. He's like crying on the back here. The details on him are amazing. You know, he's like creepy cute. On the bottom, he's got a whole bunch of teeth. I believe it's Planet X Toys that makes them. So this was for sale in the level 9 booth, and they had $100 on them. And I said, you know what? I want to get this. That's the thing. When you go to a convention like 5 Points, you don't really go with a set goal in mind. You're not looking for anything specifically, usually, unless you see artists that you really enjoy post something on Instagram. Usually, I just go to conventions like this with the art toys, and I just look to see what's there. And if anything really catches my eye, like this guy, I grab it. I thought he was so cool. So I got that from level 9. And then he had a set of 4 figures. So let me grab the 4 figures. We got that guy. We have that guy. Or gal. We got that guy. And then there was this guy. So let's take a closer look at these guys. They're really cool. They have a cool paint job. They're glow in the dark. I'll try to see if I can capture the glow in the dark in a second. And you know, I looked down, I'm like, oh, how much are you asking? He said $120 for the set of 4, so $30 a figure. $30 a figure seems like a really good price. And the fact that he had hand painted each one, so they're all like unique one-of-a-kind figures, just beautiful. I really think they're fun. I think he did a great job painting them. So $120 for the 4. I decided I had to have those. All right, let's move them back here. So those guys were also from the level 9 shop. Okay, the next figures I got were from the Toy Art Gallery. It was 2 of these little moon figures. I kind of like, you know, outer space themed things, and 2 little like planetary figures I thought were really cute. So we have the blue one, and then we have this red one. I believe these were $60 a piece. So, you know, a little bit expensive, but also super limited. I don't know how many they made, but not a lot. I thought those are super neat. Okay, let me move these to the side. Okay, then walking down the aisle, I saw this one-eyed monster lady. Just someone had this amazing costume. Apparently, I guess there's like a monster cafe or something, and there's a group of people that dress up like these monster ladies, and this is how they go around the world dressed like this. Amazing. I believe it's Anzu and Monica, so it's 2 different people. I'm not sure which one this is. But the Sun Guts booth had this book for sale for $15 with pictures of her. And I love stuff like this. I love little art books and just like these like she's cute but creepy at the same time. It's awesome. I absolutely love these. So I figured for $15, yeah, why not? I'd buy little books like this all the time if I could. Just something about it is just amazing. I really love the way she looks. And I just thought it was really, really fun. I go through the whole book just because of how cool it is. This is fun. Like, I wonder if they'll do more photo books like this. Not 100% sure. I followed them on Instagram after the event just because it was so much fun. And it's not every day you get to meet a one-eyed monster lady. Yeah, that is super cool. There's all the contact information. Yeah, so I thought that was really awesome. And for $15, I'm happy I got that. And then the cool thing was that Sun Guts also made little vinyl figures of the character. So these I definitely had to get. These were, I think, $25 each. I think they had a second colorway the second day for sale, but I missed out on those. But I'm happy I was able to get those because those are adorable. Oh, if I can get her to stand. I'm just going to lean her back over here. One there, right there. And then Sun Guts had a couple other figures I grabbed. I just thought they were really fun. They had this watermelon boy with like a translucent bottom. It's like a dinosaur watermelon person. It's just like a mashup character. I really like that. That one was adorable. I had to get that one. Those were, I think, 30 for that size. And then they had a building monster, so it's like a dinosaur person building mashup. I love the idea of a building figure. Kind of want more toys like that. I thought that was super cool. I know as I looked online, they have a bunch of other colorways. I kind of want to get more. I kind of regret not buying some of the other figures they had that day. Next, I went to the plastic pizza booth. My son got some posters and stuff. I bought this little crystal with a pizza inside. It was 10 bucks, kind of expensive, but I just liked the idea of it. I thought it was kind of fun. And then they gave us one for me, one for my son, these little teeny resin figures. It looks kind of like a 80s troll. I thought those were neat. I do love my little minifigures. I buy them all the time. Then I went to Hurricane. I saw them at the last 5 Points Festival like 3 years ago that I went to. And I really like these figures. They're really cute. And you guys know me, I love my blue crystal figures. So I decided I really had to get this banana. I think he was 45. I forget. As you know, art toys are expensive. It's not a cheap hobby. So it's not something I can do every day. But, you know, at 5 Points, I kind of splurge. And then we had this beautiful, adorable blue crystal pear figure. I love food-themed figures. And it came with the little pear holder that you would get in Japan. I thought that was so cool. Okay, from the same booth, we got this really cute koi fish girl wearing a traditional Japanese yukata outfit. I thought she was really cute. I believe the designer on this one was Teresa Chiba. Yeah, I just thought she was really cute. She was expensive, though. That was 70 bucks. Like, I just didn't know if I wanted to spend that much, but I really love the figure so much. Just one of those things, when I saw the figure, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm going to spend the money. And then I also got the black colorway, which I just think these are adorable. Really well-made figures. Really love those. And then from the same booth, my son wanted this one. The set was expensive. I believe these are also Teresa Chiba, but it was this really cute bread-based set. They're like little bread biscuit figures. This set was like 120, so it's really, really expensive. So what we did was, this is kind of like a family shared figure. So we're going to put it on display. So it's my son's, but it's also mine. Just because it's so expensive, it's not really a toy to be played with. But he really liked them. So we're going to display them on the desk that he plays video games on. So he decided he wants to start making a little like display desk. So that's where these guys are going to go. They're going to become his little desk display figures. Okay, next we got this figure right here. It was in this box. It says designed by Samheimer. I think that's who was selling them. It's production by Mile High Sofobi, and the illustration was by Brandon Zimmerman. So I'm not 100% sure. I think it was Sam that was at the booth. But I bought this really awesome little pumpkin guy. He wanted 25 bucks. I was like, heck yeah, $25 for like a cute but creepy pumpkin monster with a skeleton. I thought that was really cool. Plus the box is really neat. Such a nice little box. And well, I'm gonna have to make room for this next one because the next one's amazing. Okay, from the same booth, same guy, this really amazing but creepy pumpkin monster with all the trick-or-treaters inside his coat. I just, like, the guy's hands are sticking out. Just for a vinyl figure, is so detailed. This is such an amazing figure. This guy was, I think, 175. I decided, you know what, I had to buy him because how often do you see something this amazing? Just, I mean, it's creepy, but it's amazing at the same time. So, amazing stuff. That was my day one haul. Let me clear these out, and then I'll show you what I got on day two. Okay, I forgot also on day one, I got this really cool dude. It's a resin figure. And it just painted really nicely. He's kind of creepy, but cool. He kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Moai. So I thought that was really cool. I got that at the Plastic Pizza booth, and I believe Murder Bird is who painted it. So I thought he was a cool little figure. Okay, so then on day two, I wasn't sure if I was going to go back because it's really, really hot. And I already kind of got everything, but I noticed on Sun Guts that they had a different colorway of the Cyclops lady. So I thought, oh, let me go back. And then my friend Crystal also was a little bit jealous, and she wanted me to try to grab some if they had any. So I went back, and they had sold out already. But I decided to grab a whole bunch of the other figures because I just love them so much. And I think this size, these ones were 30. It just feels like a great price for just a fun little art toy. So I got that guy. I thought he was cute. I got the girl version of the hoodied tongue monster. I really think I'm going to look online and try to buy a bunch more figures by this company. I think they're so much fun. And then for $25, they had a bunch of these little guys. This is an alligator hat suit guy. I just thought he looked really cool. Just like a combination of cute and fun at the same time. And then we got the shark version. So suit body, same body, just a slightly different paint job and a different head. And then I got a hammerhead shark lady. I love her little suit. I kind of love little figures in suits, especially female figures. So I'm kind of a sucker of buying figures in suits. Let me move these back. And then I got the pink colorway of the tongue guy. Oh man, these are cool. You know, I kind of regret not buying all of them the first day, but I figured on the second day I'd grab all the ones that I wanted that they still had left. They sold out of a few, but I'm so happy that I was able to get a whole bunch of these. Just because they're fun. And like at 25 each, plus I think I paid $175 total. So it's a little bit expensive, but I just love the figures. I think they're amazing. Okay, so the next booth we went to was Rampage Toys. And they had a figure I really wanted, but it was $175, so I wasn't sure. So what they did have was they had a box on the floor they called yard sale toys. So what they told me was just make a handful of toys and they'll give me a price. So it's this handful here plus 2 more toys that my son took that were for him. So basically they told me $10 a piece on these guys, which are really cool little articulated figures. I forget their name, but every time I see them, I think they're just really cool looking. And I want to collect them all. So I figured $10 felt like a really, you know, reasonable price on those. So 10, 20, and then 30. So 30 bucks for the 3. And then everything else plus the stuff my son got, $5. So I got a little kid robot figure. Just probably a blind box figure from, oh, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. Like an older one. I like the older stuff. A little Tokidoki cat. I mean, these probably were like $8 to $10 to begin with when they were new, so I like that. A little teeny Tokidoki monkey, I guess. I love minifigures because I like having, whoops. I love having minifigures like this because I think they go well with other toys, like as if it's toys for toys. So I always collect those. A really, really small resin figure. Again, I like collecting little teeny stuff, so toys for my toys. And then a couple just little resin figures, which I think are cool. Again, these are kind of like toys for toys. So that was a fun little purchase. So I went back to, I guess the Samheimer booth. And I bought the other colorway of the pumpkin guy. I really loved the other one I got the other day. And for $25, I figured why not get the green one as well. Just complete the set. I thought he was amazing. Oops, and I found one more little resin figure that was part of that $35 purchase. Okay, then I went back to the Toy Art Gallery booth. And they had so much stuff I wanted to buy. I just couldn't buy all of it because, you know, it's expensive stuff. But then I saw this set of mini Saphobi figures. I love the paint job on them. Everything about them is really cool. So we had that figure. Yeah, that figure. So there's, I believe, 6 in the set. Just really amazing. In the small size, again, it's kind of like toys for my toys. But these are expensive. It was 6 for $75. So they're not cheap. But they're really quality mini Saphobi figures for the price. And they had 2 colorways. This is the one that really spoke to me. I kind of wish I got the other one, but at $75 for 6 figures, it felt expensive. But I am so glad I picked these up because these are amazing. Okay. Then the Toy Art Gallery had these bins in front of their booths of these mini Saphobi figures, like little vinyl monsters. $5 a figure. That felt like a great deal. They're not painted. That's probably why they were $5 versus, you know, $12 for the small ones. But my son and I had fun just digging through. So let's look through all these. I bought 8 of them, I believe. So we have the little green guy. I kind of regret not buying more. Kind of should just bought all of it, like, you know, one of each. Just because for $5 each, I feel like it's such a great deal. And I absolutely love the figures. Then we have this little dog monster. I'm not sure what you would call that, but it's amazing. Yeah, and it's yeah, it's their own toy. They manufacture it. And then these, I don't think these ones are resin. These ones feel like more like molded plastic, because it's like a harder plastic. But little Kitsune, I thought she was adorable. Kind of should have bought a couple extras like this too, just to paint up. Because I think if she was painted, she would look amazing. You know, the little mask there. Such a cute little figure. And then I got this monster in yellow. So most of these they had in a couple colorways. So I kind of, you know, I was trying to pick out my favorite of each. And then just animal of some sort. I'm not sure what that would be. And then I got this green monster. So yeah, I got one of each. Like I was determining, I decided to get one yellow one and a couple in green. Just thought that was super cute. This little camera monster. Yeah, it's final, I think. I thought that one was super cool. And then finally this, it's like a gopher or something. Not 100% sure, but for $5 each, those are fantastic. I kind of wish I bought more, but that's okay. I would spend so much money. I had to be a little bit limited on my budget. Okay, then I went back to Rampage Toys, and I was kind of like that jerk, kind of, where I was trying to negotiate a little bit. It's my natural state to want to negotiate if I think the price is high on something. This skeleton dude was just on my mind the whole weekend because I saw their post for it. I kind of wanted to get it. I saw it the first day. He was $175. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to spend $175. So I asked them if they were negotiable, and they like, you know, I feel like I was a little bit rude just by asking. That's how it felt. But I absolutely love him. I had to have him. And it's like cool. I like the articulation because he's got a wrist articulation. So I can turn his hand like that if I want to put like a little toy inside his hand. You know, it's fantastic. So I splurged. I paid $175. I think it was worth it. He's just so cool. Unique skeleton monster. He's very creepy and cute at the same time. Absolutely love it. Oh, I forget which booth I got this from, but it was just a little freebie, little resin figure. I thought he looked like, you know, the Ice King from Game of Thrones, I think. I thought he was kind of neat. And free is the perfect price. Okay, now I gotta make a little bit of space for this last guy. Okay, the last figure I bought was one I was eyeing the whole weekend. I wanted, again, it was $100. So I wasn't sure if I was ready to drop $100, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to regret it if I don't buy it. So from Last Resort Toys, I got this amazing pumpkin monster. Such a cool figure. Absolutely love him. I just think he's such a cool figure. He has a removable faceplate, which is magnetic. So there's just like a little teeny magnets in there. So it came with a skull face as well. Like, just a cool design for a vinyl figure. You know, the arms articulated, the hands articulated, legs are a little bit articulated. Just the details on this figure is amazing. I knew I had to have it. I don't know why I didn't pick it up the first day. I kept thinking about it, but I was just like, day one, I was like, I don't want to spend too much on a single figure. Although I did buy another figure for $100. It's one of those things I was just debating, but I'm so glad I got him because he is amazing. I think he's one of the best things I bought. He comes with 2 replaceable hands. So a second grippy hand and a pointy hand. And he comes with 2 weapons. All right, we have a little scythe and an axe. So just an awesome figure. I think he actually painted some up last year. So I kind of want to get a better painted version down the road possibly. But yeah, I was so happy to buy that. And then the artist, Brian, he asked me if I wanted to be on Instagram. So he took a picture of me. He posted on Instagram, which was fun. And then the next day, I was in front of my shop playing with my son. We were playing badminton in front of the store. And he was walking down the street. He's like, oh, hey, remember me, Last Resort Toys? I'm like, yeah. I was like, this is my shop. He's like, I didn't know you had a shop. So he messaged me the next day. He's like, hey, man, do you want to sell some of my toys in your shop? So he offered me a really good wholesale price. So I ended up ordering a bunch of these pumpkins, the 2 different colorways and the 2 different styles of him, and a bunch of the little figures. So I'm going to actually have a whole bunch of his toys in my shop probably in about a week, which I am really excited to have more art toys. I think in the next year or so, I want to start expanding more into art toys again because I absolutely love them. I used to sell them more back in the day, but they're kind of slow selling for me. But I think with YouTube, if I could show you guys what I get as I get it, I think it'll be a little bit easier to sell the art toys just because for the money, like you can get a rare Funko Pop worth $100 that's of something you know, but like, you know, a boring design, or you can get something amazing like this that's kind of more limited and just super cool. To me, this is so much more value for your dollar. It's expensive stuff, and it's not, I don't know if this will have a value gain like Funko Pops can have, but this stuff brings me so much more joy, and I think I get so much more value out of having this stuff and displaying it and putting it on my wall. Wow, such fun stuff. Ooh, that was a ton of fun. I absolutely love this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!